All right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? So about 3 or 4 projects ago, so let's go back to 2015. This is before wins and losses. This was 2015. Meek Mill was in a high-profile relationship with Nicki Minaj. He was just dropping Dreams Worth More Than Money. He was doing interviews. He seemed to be in a good headspace. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I came on my platform. I don't know what my platform was at the time. It probably was Twitter. I think I said on Twitter, I believe Meek Mill could have a Tupac-like impact on the culture. I said I believe Meek Mill could have a Tupac-like impact on the culture. Now hear me out. Hear me out. Don't stop the video. Let me get mine off. I said that because Meek Mill, as good as I've seen an artist in quite some time, Meek draws the line of giving the street life, but also being mainstream enough. I think he draws that line as good as any rapper I've seen the last decade. All right, he's one of the ones. I think T.I. does it really well. I think Jeezy to a degree does it really well. These are guys that could get mainstream looks, right? I believe these are guys that can get mainstream looks, but still be considered street rappers. Still be considered street rappers. I think Rick Ross had it, but when he said that I put a Molly all in her champagne and she didn't know, that kind of deaded all that. All right, that shit was dead. So I think Meek's one of those guys. Now Meek has a history. We know Meek. We can go on YouTube and search Meek Mill freestyles and see he had the nappy braids. We get Meek is a street artist. There's no denying who he is and who he's becoming. All right, we see Meek on his positive way right now. He's kind of tackling police brutality, and he's kind of like tackling prison reform as well right now, as he is currently on a bail, right, because of a dirty piss, popping a wheelie. He was on a 10-year probation that he feels as though is kind of unjust to him in his case, and he's got a judge in Philadelphia that wants him behind bars. So I've always felt like Meek Mill, even before this latest situation, I felt like he's one of the ones who could be as important a rapper as we've seen. Real quickly, I believe guys like J. Cole, Kendrick, these rappers come from nothing as well, right? That's documented, but they don't talk the street lifestyle like a Meek. They're not saying, you know, I sold this amount of dope, I did this in the streets, I had to do this to make it. They're given a different type of lifestyle that I respect. We need Kendrick, we need J. Cole's story. There are different types of people out there. For instance, I didn't sell dope. I don't relate to Meek in that regard. I probably relate to more of like a J. Cole. I was broke. I came from nothing. I took my ass to college and I tried to figure it out the best way I can. Right? So, I mean, people relate to Kendrick. People relate to... There are different type of artists. I believe, though, the street rapper with the voice, I believe that's where Meek had a Tupac-like impact, because he's still in the trenches. He still touches that street audience. It's definitely in New York, and he can even move it down south as well with the records from time to time. But then even then, he could still come with the mainstream hit as well. So that's a very powerful brand that Meek has, and I believe he's one of the few guys that's doing it right now in 2018. So when I see Meek Mill hop on his Twitter and say something like this, I think it holds a crap ton of weight, man. So Meek hopped on his Twitter the other day, and he made a statement to all rappers going forward into 2019. All right, for those who don't know, Meek Mill, when Instagram first popped off, Meek Mill was one of the first niggas flexing with all his jewelry, with all the whips, he was doing that shit like I say 5-6 years ago. As soon as Instagram got popping, Meek was showing all his shit, and now he's kind of have a change of heart on his approach to social media. He said, PSA, 2019, all rappers, let's start having a property and owning business challenge instead of a jewelry, jet, and cars. Keep it up to par, but let's switch it up and level up so we have money when we 50 plus from years of hard work and grinding. Let's smarten up. I thought that was a dope thing to say. Reason why I thought it was super dope is because no rappers want to talk about this shit. And I personally believe rappers are literally running out of shit to talk about. What I hear from in the music over the last 3-4 years is every now and then I hear a guy come with a clever project like a Kendrick or a Cole, or Young Thug can do some super creative shit. I like how Gunna's coming, Lil Baby's super dope. And obviously there are a lot of other artists who came with dope projects. I like how Jay-Z's been coming like with the creativity and the concept-based type projects. But overall, Niggas are talking about the same 5 chicks that they done smashed. They're talking about 5 chicks, 35,000 drugs, and how many cars, cribs, and jewelry that they got. That's cool. We ain't mad at you flexing. We as fans, we happy for you, but damn, what happened to the pain and struggle? Like, help me get through the day. Maybe I can't relate to how many cars, cribs, and shit you got. Maybe I don't got jewelry like that. Maybe I just want to relate to your day-to-day lifestyle. When maybe you had a STD or some shit like that. Damn, like, let the normal person be able to relate to you. I don't want to always hear you flexing this lifestyle. Damn, maybe you had a doctor visit and the doctor told you like you need to lose 10 pounds or some shit, or I don't know, bro. Maybe you got caught cheating on your girl or some shit. I don't know, man. Or maybe a chick got caught cheating on a man. I just want rappers to bring it back. Too much flexing, not enough pain. And that's what I've been kind of on the last 2 or 3 years. That's why I've went to artists who've been giving that pain in their music. So I'm happy that Meek Mill said, yo, let's have different conversations in rap. Because a lot of you artists, y'all need the content. All right? Y'all need some new shit to talk about. I think Jay's doing it, but that's pretty much it in hip hop right now. No one's talking about let's build, let's have property, let's own businesses. Not nan rapper is talking about shit like that. Not nan rapper is trying to motivate us to smartly invest our money. You wanna know why? Because they don't know what the fuck they doing. All right, they can flex around people that they got more than all day and night, but when it comes down to those real conversations about property and businesses, they don't know what the fuck they doing. All right, they put that same $30,000 bag they getting for the show into that same ass chain 35,000 different ways. All right, they're literally buying the same pieces over and over again. Again, it's your money. That's cool. I just want to hear a little more pain in the music, or shit. Teach me some shit. I love to hear that. The 444 album was super dope to me. That and Magna Carta, because I ain't know a lot about paintings. I don't know anything about like buying artwork and shit like that, and the value of art. I didn't know anything about that. We come from nothing. We paint our own shit. We throw our own shit on the wall. You think I know anything about like how much resale value paintings got and how they don't depreciate with time? I thought that shit was dope. I want to hear shit like that. And then Meek's gonna be on that wave, teaching the game a little bit, how he's able to kind of he a nigga that's been locked up for a good minute. Maybe he can start teaching some of the young bulls, this is how you hold your bank account together while you locked up. This is like how you kind of maneuver or what you decide to put money up, or how you hide money, like when you dealing with some shit in court. I think that shit'd be dope to hear Meek rap about saving money and what shit you put to the side when you fighting a case, and like what shit do you like, how you distribute your money. Do you hold your homie down, while you're locked up? Do you hold your girl down and that's it, or do you hold your family down? Like, what type of decisions you gotta make? Shit, I think that shit dope to me. I would love to hear talk like that. So salute to Meek Mill. I hope he stands by. I'm not saying Meek ain't gotta rock his jewelry no more. I don't think he's saying that. I just would like to have different conversations. Rap is starting to bore me, and that makes no sense because we are the most popping culture by far. Hip hop, urban culture is by far the biggest most popping culture. Nothing moves without the culture that we have. Nothing. I'm talking about music. Everything. Go look at everything that sells. It does not move without us. Without our stamp of approval, nothing moves. So I would love to see guys like Meek kind of shift the narrative a little bit and say, yo, we're not all about chains and cars. Nah, I'm gonna start pulling up to the club with some papers in my hand. You want to see a different type of flex, nigga? Know that I got 5 businesses open in this year alone. That's a different type of flex that a lot of niggas just can't talk. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, and support. I don't take it for granted, bro. I always go back to this one picture, bro. I said this in the video the other day. This picture with all these guys got on jewelry. The richest guy in the room, not a chain in sight. Does that mean he doesn't have jewelry? Of course we know Jay got jewelry. But the fact that he didn't feel like he had to show it and try to brag about having the most money in the room with all these other very rich people, it just tells me all I need to know. You don't have to brag every chance you get an opportunity. Fellas, all these thoughts know your Google net worth. They can go on Google and search your shit. They know how much money you got, nigga. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. Salute. I'm out. For those who don't know, in the month of December, I gave away through my company over $500 of Amazon gift cards. They were placed randomly throughout videos throughout the month. But in January, I want to take that to an entirely new level. I'm giving away through my company 4 $100 Amazon gift cards to 4 random pharaohs. You heard me. I will be handpicking 4 people to give $100 to personally. Amazon gift card giveaway going up in January. To win the $100 Amazon gift card, I'm gonna be honest, because I'm handpicking the person. You need to prove to me that you down with my movement and what we got going. I need you to subscribe to both my YouTubes. The hip hop YouTube is @itsmrtaliaferro, and the sports YouTube is Ferro Reacts. I need you to follow my Facebook page @itsmrtaliaferro. I need you to follow me on Instagram @MrTaliaferroTV. That's the correct Instagram for the giveaway. And then while you're there, I need you to like 5 posts. And if I were you, I would continue to like posts throughout the month. We're going to pick 4 winners throughout the month. So if I were you, I would like as many posts as you can that I do create on that news Instagram. Then once you're done, I need you to prove it to me. So screenshot that you took care of all that bit of business and DM it to me on Instagram @MrTaliaferroTV.